Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. It's a gain of 7, and it'll bring up a second down.
Second and 3 at the 31-yard line.
Play action, now Taylor. It all the way down to the 13-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He was taken down by Quentin Dunbar.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 on the Seahawks' 13-yard line.
Throwing on second down. Taylor, that's to McCaffrey, complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Not ideal there. That delay of game backs him up 5 yards, so now they need 7 yards on third down. And boy, again, they won't get this off in time. So that'll back them up 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for third and long.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56.
Out of the gun, it's Taylor. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't?
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown.
Harrison Butker.
So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score. And a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower postgame. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. On the return, Williams. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
And oh, look at that, a diving catch. 18 more yards there and another first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. Room here to run. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Rolling to his right. And the Seahawks are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Jonathan Taylor. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
Well, the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football.
Taylor hit. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Taylor. Oh, now a strip. He loses the football. And I think the offense is going to keep possession. Yes, they are. But they're backed up now at their own 2-yard line. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Forced out to his left. He's going up top for Taylor. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Jonathan Taylor on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. And his kick is right through.
Makes the score Seahawks 21, Ravens 6.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taking it about the 1. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
On the move to his left. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
1-yard line.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing now, Taylor on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
Back at the 38-yard line.
The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. Taylor will throw again. Looking downfield for Jones. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Final play of the half. It's Taylor. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. Get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So we've come upon halftime with the visiting Seahawks. They're out in front. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. That'll be taken about a yard deep. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Christian McCaffrey of the ball.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Chauncey Gardner.
They're down here in the 3rd quarter, trying to get something going to the outside there. Didn't work out, though.
Yeah, and from the cheap seats and from where you and I are sitting, we did pay a pretty good price to get in here, right? You often wonder to yourself, why do you make that type of a call? That one went for no gain. But I think this offense thinks to itself, if we keep running these plays, eventually something may pop. It just didn't on that one.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it. It's Taylor. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Steps away to his left. He'll run it. He's got the first down here inside the 30. 20. And he will score. Touchdown.